Hello, this is Wmpyr. Here is another training session video. And in this, I'm going to bring up a couple of points that is important in this exercise. This is once again a partner training drill. And we're going back and forth, so in a sense it is a 1-for-1, meaning I attack once and then we switch. So then he attacks once and then I attack once. So we alternate attacking. And on the defense, the main thing here is learning how to use evasion. We want to evade the attack rather than block or rather than check, rather than all those other things. At the end of the day, evasion is, in a way, the most ideal, in a way, the most basic. So that is what we're doing. Of course, you cannot evade without the luxury of distance. And yeah, here we have limited distance, but we're trying to make the most out of it. And you do have to work angles, because if not, you could see it's a small room, easily going to get cornered. The other thing is evasion is super important, but then also reach is mega important. A reach is a huge factor. So what we're doing here is we're kind of like exaggerating your attacks to really maximize that reach. Okay, there is a reason why, like if I had a knife and my opponent had a sword, my opponent is going to have the advantage many of the scenarios if we were going one-on-one. There's a lot of times where I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage because reach is a mega big factor. So we're working on learning how to use that reach to our advantage, and also learning how to evade against the reach. And so those are the two primary things that we're working on right here. And it's free flow. So I don't know what's coming from him. He doesn't know what's coming from me. So there is that definite chaotic element there, but it's not like sparring. We're not going super fast, super hard. That's not what this is about. You could get plenty of good benefits just from doing this kind of drill, and that's what we're working on right here. Is no one's getting hurt. We're just taking it nice and easy. It's kind of a good warm-up exercise too, but not recommended for a total beginner. Okay, you kind of have to be familiar definitely with the angles of attack, and you got to be used to all that kind of stuff. The other thing happening here, okay, is as the person attacks, your body's evading, just like he did right now. He moved out of the way. But if you watch, ideally, as I'm moving out of the way there, it turns into a attack, and you evade, and then you come back with an attack, right? As you evade, hopefully you could put in a counterattack as you evade. So as I went back right there, it would be great if I could hit his arm. Okay, so, and right there I'm talking about hitting, going for multiple attacks. That's why my attacks are huge. They're big swings because I'm going for multiple targets in one swing. So it looks like I'm aiming for the head, but I'm also, if I could get the torso, arm, and leg, I will. Okay. So that also helps you, once again, use that reach to your advantage, use the full swing to your advantage. And so as you're evading right here, boom, I evaded. And let's see if I could find a primary target. As I'm evading, let's see, boom, and I immediately come back with a counter strike, which is, that's fine. That's the normal part. But let's see, it's not easy to do. But okay, so I came in with a counter right there. But as I'm moving out of the way, ideally, I want to be defanging the snake. And I'm sorry, I don't see a part where I'm actually doing. I thought I did when we were training this, but okay, so right there, that could have been, as I'm moving out of the way, I would hit him on the knee, or hit him on the hand as I'm moving out of the way. And then I come back with my attack, which he has to evade too. But ideally, right here, as he's evading, he could hit me on the arm like he tried to do right there. And then it would be his attack. You know what I mean? So you're trying to get an extra half attack at the half beat. You're trying to sneak in attack there, before that happens. So that's also another very, very important lesson. But you don't have to focus on that right away, because that's definitely more advanced. So the main thing is, like I said in the beginning, you just want to be working on being able to deal with this chaotic element, evasion, and using your reach. But the half beat attack, like right there, as I was moving out of the way, I would have defanged the snake, and then it's my turn to attack. So I basically get I get to attack twice, right? So that's definitely something to look like right there. I did it again. That was a defang the snake moment right there. And let's see, another thing. It's just evasion is so important. You see, getting out of the way like that, okay. And yeah, that was a stab. I had to move out of the way. So just, we're doing all kinds of angles of attack, including thrusts. And right there, as I'm moving out of the way, I really don't want to touch the weapon with my arm, but sometimes, to move it out of the way, I might have to, because it's just too close for comfort. So I had to protect the organ, and maybe I have to touch the blade to push it out of the way, which is not ideal by any means, but that might happen. So here, yeah, we're just exchanging. You can see it's a back and forth kind of thing, cat and mouse. So definitely we're playing in long range, okay, as much as we can. And right here, the other thing, that's this last thing that I like to also point out is, look at my stick right here. I'm trying to, when I'm not attacking, I'm trying to constantly keep the stick towards the opponent. When I'm not, you see that right there. Look at the stick is facing him. So in order for him to attack me, he has to get around the stick. Okay, get around my weapon. So that makes it a little bit harder for him, that he can't just get a free target. That stick or knife or blade or whatever it is pointing right at him, and he has to work his way around it. So that is another thing that I like to point out in this exercise. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.